NFL reportedly sitting on more than 650,000 emails from the investigation into the Washington football team. There's a lot of pressure on this league to release more of them. Where do you see this going?
Exactly. And this is a byproduct of that investigation, this whole John Gruden story. And I think there was a miscalculation by the NFL with the belief that this could be isolated to John Gruden. This could be defined as a John Gruden problem and not an NFL problem or not a Washington football program. And instead, it's galvanized both some of the women who were the impetus behind the investigation of the Washington football team for their mistreatment while they're employed there, and the NFL Players Association, which is now calling for a more full release of the entirety of those 650,000 emails. So it's very purposeful that we've only heard a select few emails so far. What else is in there? Why is Daniel Snyder, whose ownership of the team caused this investigation to be launched in the first place, why is he still associated, and why does he still have a place for him in the NFL if there's not a place for the John Grudens in it?
J.A., does this to you speak more broadly of the culture in the NFL, or is that a stretch we shouldn't make?
Well, I think it's fair to make that because John Gruden was so intertwined with the NFL. There are a few more faces that we associate with the league. He's got to be in the top 10. You know, you can start with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, Patrick Mahomes, maybe Peyton Manning, but there's not too many more faces and identities that I would associate with the league more than John Gruden. The fact that he was making these comments to a team president in the league, the fact that we haven't seen NFL owners jump up and say, this does not represent who we are at all. The fact that there has not been a greater call within the NFL ownership circles to shed more light on this, as if there was fear as what would come to light if we were to investigate this further. Mm-hmm. All of that is indicative of how pervasive this attitude very well could be within the league.